Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be taking a look at a few of the week's news stories around the Nintendo Switch, and then also breaking down the highlights, or at least those games that are catching my eye releasing over this next week. So hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we will do here, join our growing family, and let's get started. So first up for news, updates, all that good stuff, 2 Point Hospital is following on from the recent Among Us free trial with their own. Now 2 Point Studios, they did a hell of a job here, and it's going to be free to play from the 28th of July until August the 3rd. I'm not seeing it from Nintendo US just yet, but in the EU it is kind of live, or at least you can download it to be ready, so do region hop if needed. It's a great game though, this one, for fans of experiences, think like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Theme Hospital, the clear inspiration. Basically though, here you'll be jumping in, building up your hospital, investing in R&D, hiring, firing, all that good stuff, and it's got a suitably over-the-top sense of humour with its kind of medical conditions that you will be treating. I think this one though, the perfect fit for a free trial, as the addiction is real and you could easily sink hundreds and hundreds of hours into it and still probably find reasons to come back. This week then saw the announcement of a new legend for Apex Legends. Now granted, the quality isn't the best on the Switch, but it still has its player base, and I'm sure this is something they will be excited for. Seems abilities wise though, he has advanced tracking, meaning if you aim down the sight you can actually see your enemy's heartbeats. This will increase with the speed of their movement. Also then, there seems to be an ability around tracking drones as well. It's gonna basically, it seems, be good for those players that potentially wants, like, you know, a slower pace to their action, as this for sure seems like it's got the potential for some seriously stealthy attacks. Now I still wouldn't suggest the game on the Switch unless you are playing maybe against Switch players only, but definitely don't head towards crossplay. It's probably just going to be too tough with kind of the compromises we are facing. Alongside this legend then, we will also be seeing new updates to the map and the game itself. The SNES Online service then sees its latest additions to the library in this next few days. It was announced this week, and I have got to be honest, I have never played any of these ones. We're getting Claymates, a platformer where you can transform into different creatures to overcome the world's obstacles. Almost sounds kind of like entry-level Metroidvania mechanics. Jelly Boy then, it's a platformer where you're escaping a candy factory. And then Bamboozle, a strategy game as you try to clear these maps that have kind of an isometric perspective to them. I don't want to say this is particularly a bad selection of games because, as I said, I really don't know them, but let me know in the comments down below, should I be excited to check these ones out, and basically, are they good games, or is this a bit of a disappointing update? The only other news then that really caught my attention in a big way was Dying Light Platinum Edition. It's coming to the Switch, and it seems we can expect a release sometime around October. Now this is from Techland. I played this one back in the day. It seems price wise we're looking at around $50, but this is a sizable package. We are talking a base game, 4 huge expansions, as well as 17 skin bundles. Now for those that have never played this one, it's essentially a first person zombie experience that mixes in then free running for its traversal, and it also supports up to 4-player co-op, and it's just an absolutely awesome game. Loved it back then. I will for sure be on it day one on the Switch. I just kind of gotta ask now, I'm curious to see how they get this one to run. It's not a new game for sure, but it is still a very good looking one with a large world, and when you factor in the gunplay, the free roaming, the free running in fact as well, some tough battles, it needs to get a locked frame rate, and call me a little bit skeptical here, but it's impressive if they do pull this off. Fantastic studio though behind it. I do have faith. I just want to see the potential compromises we have to make and how it all plays out. There was a few other bits announced this week then. Steam say they're not coming after the Switch with the release of Steam Deck, not that it seems we're going to be able to get our hands on that particular piece of hardware anytime soon anyways. The DS and the Wii U removed credit card support in Japan, and then there's also a Doctor Who game coming, which I'm actually psyched for, but I'm pretty confident I'm in the minority when it comes to excitement around this one, and most are probably coming in expecting shovelware. Let me know though any other news you think is worth a shout out in the comments down below, and then yeah, let's take a look now at the upcoming releases over this next week, because it really is for sure a standout week, this one, and it could for sure or at least definitely hurt the bank account as well. Samurai Warriors 5 first up then on July 27th, and after 7 years we're getting a new installment of this tactical action series. It's a Warriors entry, so a whole lot of hacking and slashing with incredibly dumb enemies, but there's a lot of them, and Warriors, they tend to know how to just make you feel incredibly overpowered, and that for sure seems to be the case here, as well as you're taking down just wave after wave. The amount of enemies they get on screen sometimes is absolutely incredible. If you're not sure on it though, there is a free demo on the eShop live right now, so maybe give that a spin, see if it's gonna be for you. Neo, The World Ends With You, then another one with a free demo, and I feel like the hype is real around this one. A long-awaited sequel, and we're here returning to compete in the Reaper games. It is an RPG, but for sure it's got action-based combat. I'm looking forward to this one. I doubt I will cover it here on the channel, as no doubt it's going to be epic in length, but everything I've seen this far looks good to me, and I've been seeing a ton of comments on my videos of those out there just kind of patiently waiting for this one to drop, and that week it is finally here. The big title for me then this week is The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. This takes the sleuth game we all know and love, throws us into 19th century Japan though and England. It's packing together 2 games, both of them featuring 5 cases each, and they're all about interrogation, investigation, and then finally presenting your conclusion. They just have really good writing, a real good sense of humour as well. Now ever since I heard it was coming, I've been excited for it, and looking on how long to beat, they are saying it's actually around 30 hours for each game, so it's a combined 60 hours. So yeah, we're for sure getting our money's worth. I'll keep this one quick then, but we're also seeing the release of Dariusburst, another Chronicle EX+. If you like your horizontal shmups, this is most likely going to be worth an add to the library. Now Dariusburst is normally quality, and this is a brand new update which has new visuals, opens up a new ship that you can use throughout the entire game, but then also adds in a new mode as well. Also then a little bit more of an acquired taste here, but Wales Interactive, they are here with Nightbook dropping this week. They are single-handedly working to bring FMVs back to the masses, and this one, it's an occult thriller about an interpreter tricked into reading an ancient book. This book just happens to summon like demons to her home. These experiences, they normally have mixed quality, but I like the look of this one. The acting in the trailer looks decent, and the story for sure has a good hook. It was also filmed completely remote, and all actors, they set up everything themselves, and I thought that was kind of pretty cool, you know, given the climate and not having the ability to be in the same room as each other. Our penultimate game of the video then, or at least in detail, this is Blaster Master 03. I love the first 2 entries. I was excited to hear this one was coming, and it seems it's embracing the visual style set in the second, and it's just pixel goodness and about as vibrant as they come. It's the usual hybrid here, side-scrolling and then top-down action, but it's adding in some new gameplay mechanics, and it is stated to be the finale of the Jason saga. I will for sure be going day one on this, and I'm actually hoping to potentially at least cover it here on the channel as well. The final game then, that is Eldest Souls. This came out of nowhere for me. I literally knew nothing about it. I hadn't even heard of it until maybe 48 hours ago. Now I know I need it in my life. So story-wise here, you're battling against gods to save what is a crumbling world. It is though boss rush gameplay, meaning like no real levels, more just one boss fight to the next. So think games like Fury and Cuphead to a certain extent, but it basically means ultra challenging combat, and I love this gameplay loop. It's kind of like learn your opponent's attacks, then just keep on trying to master it and overcome what at least in this game appears to be some sizable enemies. And that's really it for the week. There's a few games showing potential though. Trigger Witch, it seems to be an old school shooter. It's kind of giving me Zombies Ain't My Neighbors vibes from East Asia Soft. Then you've got Unbound Worlds Apart. It seems to be a puzzle platformer, and that actually has a free demo, so maybe take a look there if you are curious. I actually need to still download that one myself and give it a go. Then finally, another one that stood out to me was Horror Tales The Wine, what appears to be a first-person horror experience. It's playing on the theme of an empty world and you're being hunted. The trailer on that one looks seriously impressive, but my question is it really Switch footage they're showing, or are we going to be left, you know, kind of disappointed? And that is it for the week. What are you looking forward to this week? And is there any news or games that I should be talking about? I hope you all prepared the bank account though, because this week, I know for many of you out there, it's gonna be an expensive one, that is for sure. With that though, look, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Now if you do want to check that out for yourself, I have linked it in the video description down below. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.